Well, that's just ridiculous. Hi, I'm 25. Whoa. This year, I wanted to do something different for what it meant to encapsulate the past year. I feel like I do so much writing, and I've gone to be very cerebral in my experience because of it. So grateful. I feel everything tenfold, and it's beautiful and amazing, and I wanted to add a different perspective this year. Everything's always written word, and the spoken word I rarely let in, unless you're one of my dear and lovely friends, family, all of the above. So, welcome to the first, maybe annual, I'm not putting that pressure on it, birthday interview. My birthday, full transparency, it's December 20th. I turned 25 on September 6th. I've been going, and that's just an excuse to say I haven't wanted to do this, really. I wanted to do it, but I really wanted to do it perfectly. I'm done with that. And it's funny because I actually wrote about how I wanted to leave that behind. So, I'm 25, I have been for the past 3 months, and I'm finally ready to talk about it, I think. I'm never gonna be quite ready, but here we go. Question 1. Nearly everything. Is that a cop-out? Every bit of it, every bit of me, every bit of this world, this life, everywhere I found myself, everyone I had the chance to love and hold, it all surprised me. I feel like every single day of 24 was the best surprise. I think I leaned into the openness that could be the case. I started a business when I was 24. That one's probably the most notable and physical. Yet, bigger than that, I started to dream again. I realized my capacity to dream and take risks is reliant on my ability to feel safe. I came home to a really safe home inside of myself this year, and I've done the most therapy I've ever done in my life. I sat in more therapy appointments than I did business meetings for the first time ever, and that took courage, going to that much therapy. So in that way, like those bi-monthly appointments, those were probably the greatest risk I took this year into my conscious unknown. It gets spooky in there sometimes. It was there though that I discovered risk-taking is nearly a mirage when I just trust myself. A note from my therapist that is constantly on repeat in my mind is the opposite of uncertainty is not certainty, it's self-trust. With every bit of humility, I say this. Myself. I chose freedom this year. I got curious about working for myself, which liberated me from the confines of social constructs of time, for better or worse. Deeper there, though, is this radical acceptance and surrender of myself. I met intuition nearly daily to discover a bit more. Every day was intuitive, what can I do today? And in that way, curiosity was the other liberator here. The curiosity to see if I could just live without any confines of being boxed in. So yeah, myself and curiosity by a byproduct. About 1 million times, yes. Fell in love over and over and over again. I fell deeper, I fell wider. This year was driven by love, and when it wasn't, I asked myself one question. Are you acting out of love or fear? If my answer wasn't love, I did everything I could to respond differently. What you're not changing, you're choosing. And I chose love. Time and time again this year, I chose love. I chose myself, I chose curiosity, and I cannot wait to see where it takes me next. New York, baby. New York. Dun, 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 dun. We're going to New York. All right, I'm done. How did I do?